up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Wednesday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and you already know it. This is Chiefs News Daily. This is the 9th day of training camp officially in the books. We got some good news, we got some bad news, and a few players returned, but even more left via the injury tent. So we're going to bring you the latest injury report, plus some press conference clips from up in St. Joe. We also chat about QB1's paycheck. Is it really enough for being the best? We want to hear your opinions below, but first, give us a like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and let's get into it. All right, the Chiefs are back on the field in pads after an off day yesterday. Apparently, the team needed some rest. A few players who weren't on the field Monday now making their way back to the practice rotation. Let's kick it off with the latest on the injury front. We got a lot to catch you up on, so hold on, here we go. Defensive tackle Chris Jones, wide receiver Hollywood Brown, and running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They all didn't practice on Sunday or Monday, but they were back practicing today. Now, wide receiver Justin Watson, who came down in kind of a weird manner on his left foot a week ago from today after catching a pass from Patrick Mahomes, he was not present. Now, he has not worked on the field since last Wednesday. But good news for quarterback Jalen Watson, who came off the PUP list today after clearing his physical. Watson had surgery this past March when he revealed that he actually tore his labrum in week 2 of the 2023 season. In addition, Nazeeh Johnson was on the field today, but he did not practice. The safety's been dealing with kind of a bit of a hamstring and a right knee issue since last week. So 4 players went back to work today, but 5 more left in the cart. The injury bug seemed to plague the team on Wednesday. Head coach Andy Reid giving an update after practice. He said, linebacker Nick Bolton tweaked his elbow after getting caught in between 2 guys. He left practice on the cart after spending some time in the injury tent. Now, Kadarius Toney left earlier than Bolton with an ankle injury after coming down after a catch. Offensive linemen McCade, Matower, and Chu Godric were carted up to the locker room along with tight end Isaiah Gathings. Coach Reid said for Godric and Matower that it was an ankle injury. For Gathings, it was a hamstring injury. Now, Big Red said, quote, "We had a couple of guys get nicked, but he didn't really go into detail the severity of those injuries." With that, we're going to check in with our own Tucker Franklin, who brings us the latest from Missouri Western State University. Tuck?
The pads were back on for day 9 of Chiefs training camp up here at Missouri Western State University. I'm up here in St. Joe, going to tell you everything that happened today from Chiefs training camp. They had an off day yesterday. They got back after it today, and it was kind of a slow practice. It really was, because they had a lot of team install. Heavy focus on that 2-minute offense you'll see during the team period as we get to those clips earlier. But I want to start with this clip right here. Joe Cullen firing the boys up after an off day. Things can start a little slow after an off day sometime. Joe Cullen making sure that his D-line is ready to go for day 9 of Chiefs training camp. All right, let's get to some one-on-ones. First, let's start with the wide receiver and defensive backs. This clip here you saw on KC Sports Network. It's Trent McDuffie. It's Sky Moore. Sky Moore makes a great contested catch over Trent McDuffie here. Lots of good things coming from Sky Moore. Had a couple of consistent practices he's parlayed together. Now, I want to get to this, the O-line, D-line one-on-ones. I took a video of every single rep for these starters, and you're going to see every single rep right here. That's going to include Jawan Taylor, Trey Smith, Creed Humphrey, Hunter Norzat at the left guard position because Joe Thuney is not fully back yet, but he is back off of the PUP list, and obviously Kingsley Suamataia. Let me know what you think in the comment section below of these one-on-ones. Let me know who you think won and who you think looked the best in that session here. Now, I know a lot of the attention has been on Patrick Mahomes, and rightfully so. Patrick Mahomes has been playing incredible this camp, but Carson Wentz dropping himself a couple of dimes here. First one you're going to see to McCole Harbin. Perfectly placed pass from Carson Wentz here to McCole Harbin. The second one, very similar type of play, but he places the ball perfectly to a wide open Nico Remigio, who is able to run after the catch for a little bit. Good day for Carson Wentz and those receivers here. All right, let's wrap up with a fun one here. Patrick Mahomes teasing us a little bit. You know he's been working on that behind the back pass. And he teased it here with a fake behind the back to Baylor Cupp as he continues to scramble. I want to see it so bad. I want to see that scramble, and I want to see him use it in a game. All right, that's going to do it for me in St. Joe. Appreciate you guys following along. Make sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel here, as we'll have highlights for you every single day. Follow us at KC Sports Network for those clips live as they happen. We'll keep you up to date. That's going to do it for me. I'm Tucker Franklin. Let's go ahead and send it back to you, Hayley.
All right, thank you, Tuck. We'll get to the pressers here in a second. First, we want to show you guys this clip. Take a look at Louis Reese-Zammit. on the return game. First look at him. Let us know in the comments below what you see and what you're thinking so far.
You know when you discover a new binge-worthy show or a song that you bump on repeat and you have to share it with your friends so they can experience just how awesome it is? That's kind of what it feels like when you discover Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. That's such an awesome deal, there's no way you can keep it to yourself. Friends don't let friends overpay for wireless. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plan and switch to Mint Mobile. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/KCSNCND. That's mintmobile.com/KCSNCND. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/KCSNCND. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
All right, folks, let's get to the pressers now. Head coach Reid, defensive end Mike Danna, and wide receiver Nico Remigio all speaking today. We, of course, started off with Big Red. Coach Reid talking about the opportunity at cornerback for some young players, Danna's work ethic, and how Remigio has been doing so far.
Well, it's been good for the young guys to get some reps in there. You know, Watson came back, got some reps today, so getting back in the swing of things. So if he starts working in, that'll be a positive. But for the young guys, the Josephs, the world there, they all get a look. And so that's good work for him. Yeah, Mike Danna, number one's a great kid, tremendous worker. Doesn't say a word, he just works and plays his heart out every play. So if you want to call him a worker bee, he's a worker bee, man. He comes to work every day and busts his tail. He's getting better every rep he gets. So that's a positive thing for us, yeah.
Next to the podium today was Mike Danna, the defensive end, headed into his 5th season with the Chiefs after signing an extension this past April. Now, the back-to-back champ spoke about the returners in the defensive line room, also about his 3-year, $24 million deal, and why it's important to have Chris Jones at camp.
I think everybody can play ball, man. Everybody can go get after it. Everybody's pushing one another, pulling one another. We got a great leader in Chris in there, so everybody's just following after him, man. You got to carry your own weight. You got to step up to the plate when your number is called, and we got a bunch of guys in that room that's more than capable to do what they got to do. Of course, man, this was home, man. This is where where I birthed my career at. Started as a rookie, and it wasn't really too many other teams I really had in sight. But I want to be back home with the guys, and it just felt like home, man. That's all I can really describe it as.
Let us hit the socials today for one article that blew up this past week. An interview between Patrick Mahomes and USA Today writer Jarrett Bell went viral, striking up the question, is Mahomes underpaid? Now, this all comes after some QB mega deals were announced last week. Tua Tagovailoa signed a 4-year, $212.4 million extension, and Jordan Love signed a 4-year, $220 million extension last Friday. Now, the massive new contracts placed both QBs in the top 5 for average salary. Mahomes shared with Bell, quote, "It's awesome for the game of football." Mahomes continued in the interview, quote, "I know every time my contract comes up, everybody looks at my APY, average per year, and everything like that. I'm doing pretty well myself. For me, it's just about going out there and trying to win football games, trying to make money for my family, and at the end of the day, I feel like I'm doing a great job of that." Now, Bell then wrote in his article, quote, "Still, when considering APY alongside Mahomes' 3 Super Bowl MVPs, something seems off. The star quarterback, who has led the Chiefs to 3 title triumphs in 5 years, averages $45 million on the 10-year, $450 million deal he signed back in 2020. By at least the APY measure, Mahomes, 28, is grossly underpaid." Now, do you agree with Bell? Is Mahomes grossly underpaid? Let us know in the comments below exactly what you're thinking. All right, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. You already know it. Make sure you like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. That does it for your Wednesday night. We'll be right back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m.